Okay, I might be completely wrong here, but I've been noticing something weird in my analytics I wanted to share. If you're a small channel on YouTube and you're creating long form videos that are 3 to 5 minutes long, YouTube might just be burying them. Recently, the CEO of YouTube said they were seeing an upward trend of people watching YouTube from their television sets, treating it like Netflix. And what they were basically saying is that people would tend to watch longer videos on YouTube. And if you think about it, it kind of makes sense. If you've ever used YouTube on your television, you'll know that actually navigating YouTube and trying to search for content can be difficult when you're having to scroll across and type individual letters using your TV remote control. So when you think about it, it probably makes sense that viewers be looking to try and find videos that are of a certain length that they're not constantly having to start looking for new videos. So if YouTube is starting to see an upward trend in people watching from their television, it makes sense that they're maybe going to start pushing longer long form videos than shorter long form videos. Right, you might be watching this thinking, Steve, you're talking bollocks. And possibly I am. I'm not claiming that this is the case for sure. And my analytics on my last 5 videos would definitely back up this theory. I've got these 2 videos that are less than 5 minutes long, and despite the fact they've got good average watch time, they've got good click through rates, the actual number of impressions that they've received is actually really small. We're talking 400 to 600. The more people that are clicking on the video and the longer those people are watching the video for is telling YouTube this is a good video and we should be pushing it out to a wider audience. So why is it those videos that are less than 5 minutes aren't getting pushed out to a wider audience? Is it because YouTube is intentionally looking to push videos that are above 5 minutes more than they are videos that are less than 5 minutes? Whereas the other 3 videos that don't have as good of average watch time, that don't have as good a click-through rate, but are ranging from 6 to kind of 12 minutes long in this case, are actually having thousands of impressions. I'm not saying there could be other things at play here. Obviously, the titles are important, the thumbnails are important as well, and obviously the content of the video, your descriptions. However, I'm sticking to the same niche. I'm making videos that are targeting the same audience, and I typically keep my thumbnails and titles the same in terms of style. So I would expect that those 2 videos that were less than 5 minutes to be doing roughly the same in terms of performance as the other 3. The only real difference is that they're both under 5 minutes long. Now, when I look at my YouTube analytics, the people that are watching my content from television sets is actually quite small. However, if YouTube is seeing an upward trend in people watching from TVs in general, perhaps that explains that they're deciding to give preferential treatment to videos that are above 5 minutes when they're pushing out impressions. If I'm sitting down on the sofa getting comfortable to go and watch something like I would sit down to watch Netflix, I'm probably not looking for a video that's 3 minutes long. I'm probably looking for something that's 10 minutes long, 20 minutes long, or even more. At the end of the day, the algorithm is constantly evolving with YouTube to make sure that it is putting out the content to viewers that they think they want to see. So when I first started seeing other people talking about this on YouTube, I wondered if this was just other bogus advice that was getting put out there, which there's often a lot of bogus stuff that is being pushed out by people in terms of YouTube growth. But when I started to see more and more people talking about it, especially from channels that I actually trust. And when I see my own analytics are kind of backing up that theory a little bit, it made me think actually there could be some truth in this. It's not just people scrolling on their phones anymore. People are actually sitting down for the evening and putting on YouTube on their televisions. And when that happens, viewer behavior suddenly shifts. They're looking for longer, more bingeable content. So again, sticking with that theory, where does that leave these shorter videos that are less than 5 minutes long? Well, if my analytics are anything to go by, it means that YouTube's going to push those less. So is it possible that the YouTube algorithm is actually optimizing itself for TV-like behavior and that longer videos just fit that mold a little bit better? Now, I've always been a firm believer that the best length for the video is as short as it can be. Whatever length it needs to be to get the content in there and give value, then you should keep it to that length, not put in lots of filler and lots of fluff to try and pad the video out. And if that happens to be 3 minutes, then that's how long the video should be. However, if the YouTube algorithm is actually giving preferential treatment to videos that are above 5 minutes, then that's something we may have to think about if we want our videos to be seen and for our channels to grow. Now, remember, this is all just theory. I'm not saying that this is definitely how things are working. If you're creating videos that are 3 minutes long and you're getting great results from those, then perhaps I'm just talking rubbish and you're actually doing the right thing. This is just something that I've listened to and heard about, and I'm actually seeing it being backed up in my own analytics. So what I'm going to do over the next month is do a 50-50 split. I'm going to do videos that are less than 5 minutes long, and I'm going to do videos that are 10 to 12 minutes long. And at the end of that month, I'm going to do a follow-up video to this, which is going to talk about the analytics and how each performed, to see if I can actually further back up this theory. So if you'd be interested in seeing the result of that, I would suggest you subscribe to this channel so that you can follow the ride and just see exactly what the outcome of that is. So anyway, that is my theory at the moment. It's that YouTube is no longer actively pushing videos that are less than 5 minutes long, and instead are giving preference to videos that are 5 minutes plus. Let me know in the comments, what are you finding with your channel? Are you doing videos regularly that are less than 5 minutes? Do you feel that they're tanking, or are they actually thriving? Likewise, how do you see with your longer videos? Do they tend to perform better? Let me know in the comments. I'd be interested to know if someone else is sharing this same theory as me. All that leaves is for me to wish you a good day, an even better week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.